Hello there, lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here. Now, if you haven't seen part 1 of this 2-part review, because this is part 2, you're going to have to watch part 1 first, so click up there, because we talk about these lovely things. You can also click the link in the description. Aren't they lovely? 8-bit do me do. So anyway, today we're going to be looking at these two charming receivers here. Now, these allow you to use wireless controllers on original hardware, so respectively the SNES and the NES, and not just 8BitDo's controllers that we looked at yesterday. But we'll get into the details later. Let's crack them open first. And this is going to be an awful lot quicker than the unboxing yesterday, which admittedly still wasn't that long. So that just pops open like that. There's a little tiny USB cable there, and a little bit of card with a few instructions on it. No instruction manual this time to lose. And I think I just hit my plant. And that is the receiver itself. Let's do the same with the other one. Quick double time, see if we can get it done even quicker. He says he can't even crack the thing open. Little cable like that, and it's actually a slightly different color, which I'll show you in a moment. Receiver. This is the NES, this is the SNES, in case you couldn't tell. That's a better look. And apparently these are different colors as well. Yeah, they are! The darker one for the NES, lighter one for the SNES. How about that? So the primary reasoning behind these adapters is so that you can use these controllers on original hardware, so the SNES and the NES, as I've already previously said. I just want to make that clear. The setup is so simple it pains me to even explain it. Basically, plug this into your console, turn it on, turn this controller on, press the little pairing button, and they pair up. Not only do these things work with the NES 30 and the SNES 30, but they also happen to work with Wii U Pro Controllers, and Wii Remotes, and PS3 controllers, and PS4 controllers. I don't have any. Aside from that, there's not really much else to say other than they work really well, and yes, they work on a Retron 5. These receivers and these controllers are absolutely wonderful to use. They really, really are. They get rid of the biggest drawback of classic gaming, which is the boring old wire that limits your reach, without sacrificing anything beyond maybe battery life. Pairing can still be a bit of a pig with these adapters, but once they're connected, bam, subsequent ones, it just connects like that. No mucking around, it's just nothing to moan about. And the combinations you can come up with are utterly insane. I've been playing the Master System version of Sonic 2 on an HD screen through a Mega Drive converter in a Retron 5 with a wireless SNES controller. Now that is lunacy worth shelling out for. You can also use these tiny USB cables that came with the receivers in order to plug them into a PC or a Mac and use them as sort of like a wireless connector for your computer. But honestly, I couldn't get them to work, and if your PC or Mac has Bluetooth, which, let's be honest, it has, you're not going to need this feature. You do get a diddy little USB cable out of it though. So if you fancy getting your hands on either of these controllers, or indeed either of these receivers, or maybe a mixture of the two, you can find links down in the description. This is known as the NES 30, this is the SNES 30, this is the 8BitDo wireless receiver. In fact, what's it really called? These are both just referred to as wireless receivers. There's a NES version and the SNES version. The NES one obviously fits in the NES, SNES one fits in the SNES. Pretty simple. If you like your retro gaming, then I would recommend you pick up at least one of the controllers. Maybe both if you've got multiplayer going, or if you like the SNES controller more than the NES controller, or vice versa, then pick one of these up. But if you want to go that one step further, get one of these, because playing on original hardware is really the best way to experience it, and now you can do it without wires, and if you want to, you can use one of these, which is just mad. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you plug this thing right up inside that subscribe button and start using this to play games on it, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye. If you feel like you need a number, like a final score for any of these things, then 9, 9, 10 and 10, because these things are just great. And these things are lovely as well, but pairing. So, yeah, there's a number to help you. You do get a diddy little US... What are you doing here? Come on, you're interrupting my video. Come here, you. Oh, you silly thing. This is Pebbles. I don't usually have the door open so she doesn't come in, but it's too warm today. Say hello. She doesn't talk much. That doesn't work. Live this life of luxury, lazing on a sunny afternoon. That'll do.